Welcome to some information that's come out from the school in the last couple of hours regarding some SAC preparation and information for Term 2. So Mr. Smith's class would have been communicated with already, and I just wanted to get this out to both classes that our SAC 1, which was obviously meant to happen this week, but due to the school holidays starting early, has been postponed. It's now been confirmed that that will happen. And so if you were to have a look at the communication that was sent to you in your Compass page over here, the information clearly had for you some assessment guidelines for holding SACs at home in the event that we move to some online learning. There's some really important things in here that I would highly recommend that the students read and the parents read, guardians, in detail. But if we move all the way down to this page right here, you will notice that the physical education SAC that was meant to take place on the final Wednesday of term has now been rescheduled for Term 2, Week 1, physical education. It will take place at 1:45 p.m, which is the start of period 4 on that day. There's another piece of information that came to you through this news post this morning, which is the authentication record for hosting SACs at home. So this is an official VCARD document, and I would say that if it's possible, get onto this ASAP, print it off, type in or handwrite in the VCE study that we are doing, which is Physical Education Unit 3. The coursework task will be SAC 1, your teacher's name, and then over here you can place your name and a signature and a date. And essentially what this is saying is that the work that you will complete on the SAC is yours. It is not copied or borrowed from anywhere else. How is the SAC going to work? The SAC is going to work the same way as it would work if we were at school. So it will be a closed book task, and it will have a time limit. We've given an extra 15 minutes to make sure that there's time for download and upload capacity. So we're here on Wednesday the 15th of April. You'll come into this class, we'll do some work, most likely revision or looking at some of the new content. And then when that 1:45 time slot begins, you will go back into this class, our Year 12 class for that day, and Mr. Smith and I, under learning tasks, will make available at 1:45 p.m. this SAC 1, how are movement skills improved. When you go into this task, there will be a document that you can download. It will be a PDF document. You can't edit that document. So what we are going to ask you to do is have the facilities, hopefully, to be able to print that document, hand write over the top of it, and when you are finished, either scan or take some photos and send it back to your teacher. If you can upload it, we'll have upload facilities inside this SAC learning task to be able to send it back to us, and that is time stamped. So you need to make sure that you have it done and uploaded by the end of that extra 15 minutes time we've given you. If for some reason that's not working, you've always got the facility and the capability to email Mr. Smith and myself, and that again will be time stamped so that we know that you have done it within the time frame given. One last thing that I wanted to mention, obviously the temptation to have your textbook there or be able to research any of the questions as they come up is going to be highly tempting. The problem with this is that VCAA have devised a very strict ability to scale your scores. So if you achieve an overly high score on your SACs because you've been using materials that you shouldn't be using, when it comes time for us to return to school and you complete the rest of the SACs under test conditions with no facilities to be able to look at anything along the way, a closed book exam, especially when you get to the end of year examination, which is entirely closed book and timed, you will get found out because the scaling system will harm your overall results. So I urge you to not give in to those temptations. Complete the task as a closed book task within the time limit given and do your very, very best. That means that while you have the work about the energy systems, ATP and food fuels over the holidays, it is critical that you maintain your study for the skill acquisition and biomechanics that we did, so that on Wednesday, April the 15th, 1:45 p.m, SAC 1 is completed within that 90 minutes that we're going to give you. It is uploaded and we move on to the new topic. Good luck, and I will set up a Zoom meeting conference with my class during the holidays for any revision help. More than happy to do that for you. So please go to zoom.us, download the program, and be ready for when that comes out. Good luck.